Alright everybody, welcome to another video of my Diablo 2 Resurrected work in progress mod called Vanilla Overkill, based off of the Vanilla ++ mod by Bonesy. My sound is just my sound maybe is not gonna be muffled anymore or whatever. I fixed the noise filter on my recorder now, so hopefully I sound a little bit better. I still have the background sound a little bit low, so you can hear my voice better, but maybe I too sound better. We'll see. I've had to test that out, but no longer. I had a friend who was telling me, like a buddy, tell me that my voice wasn't sounding very good in these videos, so it should sound better. Anyway, so I've been making these videos on my Sorceress class, my Cold Sorceress, and I did tell you guys in the previous video I was going to do another one on the Cold Sorceress with the bosses kind of fixed up and some of the skills. So I'll show that right now. So she uses energy shield for one now. I'll show what that's all about. So I'm trying to make every skill useful, and we all know about that telekinesis skill. It's just pure garbage. The reason why people use it, Diablo 2 Resurrected, is for the energy shield. I'll show what I did here. Some changes here. After this starts to finish loading. Okay. So I didn't bother with the Shiver Armor up, improving the, making it to base level 20. 1 point, that's good enough. I've been trying to focus on maxing this out to get this even stronger, and it's not stronger, of course. Yeah, here, look, energy shield. So, when you max it out now, I decided to make it where it, negative 150% mana consumed at base level 20. This skill used to do that. I gotta figure out what to do with this skill, this telekinesis. It uses the power of your mind to pick up items, use objects, and knock back enemies. That's the funny thing. I think what happened back in the old days of Diablo 2, this skill was like nerfed in a way because people had a way to bot it, where when item get dropped, they kind of used their weird telekinesis bot thing to pick it up immediately. That's why Blizzard got rid of it for the items. I think here they use items. I think there was a way they may have fixed that bug where anyone can screw around with that anymore. But it's still kind of a stupid skill. Who cares about it? Just go up to it and pick it up. So what I might do with this skill, I might do all that still, but I might do more lightning damage with this thing. Make it where it keeps knocking them back and you keep shooting at one target. It's kind of stupid though, I think. Not sure how what else to do with this right now. So yeah. I used to use this with that. I still might do that, guys. That's the funny thing. That negative 150% mana consumed, that's pretty good. But what if I decided to put telekinesis to have 1%? It's stupid, but 1% per level. I'll have to figure out the calculation again. The math on that is kind of silly. I have to figure out how to do that math again. But yeah, if it's 1, then it's going to be even more. It kind of works that way. Anyway, so I got this cool thing. Gives health too, and vitality and health regen. So yeah, so let's just take care of what I was going to say in the previous video. The first 3, the last 3 bosses, the primevals. Now I'm just going to use energy shield now, as well as Shiver Armor. Let me go back to the Shiver Armor real quickly, guys. So what I also did here too was this one here cannot be frozen. And here, when you max it out, which I didn't, you get poison length reduction by 90%. And if you get this one here instead, you have to have it active. I guess I could make it passive. I might do that later, as well as active. But here, so curse length reduction by 90%. So yeah, if you use this, there it is, there it is, there it is. So. Let's see if I want to make it passive. It's just, yeah, Mephisto's right over here. Let's see, what is the monster rate? Oh, it's 8. Yeah, I had a 12 before. I would just go stick it at 8. I was playing the Barbarian, and he was getting his ass kicked at monster level 8. He couldn't do much damage. I'm trying to work on the Barbarian next. The 12, the 8's going to really kill these guys quickly. So yeah, along with lots of health and lots of regeneration for health and such, and the shiver armor gives damage reduction, and the energy shield is going up quickly because of the warmth skill. I'm kind of like a weird ass tank right now. Look at this. I'm not doing a lot of damage, I guess. Look at that. Now I'm taking a lot of damage. Ow. That worked. Yeah, but look at that. It should go up quickly. You'll see. See? Look at that. So, eating breathers, I guess. Ow. So, I think that's what I might do with telekinesis. Ooh, nice. So, the telekinesis, I might go back to that, but I think it's the only reason why I'm going to use it, isn't it, guys? So, I'm going to try to figure out what to do with telekinesis to make it a... I don't know, guys. It's just a silly skill. I don't see why people really need it for anything. It was in Diablo 1. A skill you can buy with the book, you find it, and you just use it. You read it, you got it forever. You know, putting points into it is a waste. But yeah, I could do it for... I could do it with, you know, back to the energy shield. It's gonna make it even better. Yes. If I did it by the ordinary rate, which was 6% per level, it would have gone beyond 200%. So it would have kind of screwed up. It's kind of challenging, I guess. Like this. And Barbarian right now, he's getting his ass kicked in Act 3. That's the problem with that guy. Can't seem to get through Barbarian at the Monsters 8, which I'm doing here, without getting my ass kicked by counselors. So Barbarian, you know, tanky guy, right? Getting his ass smacked around by counselors. Here. I want to get Mephisto, trust me. He's going to be a lot more meaner. He doesn't have much, he doesn't do more damage, but he has more hit points. Like fighting Baal. Yeah, I'll show you. If it does it right. Okay, so it is easier, I guess. Look at that. Not like what it was before. It's at Monsters 8. Monsters 8 is kind of easy for me here. That was where I was at with Barbarian. Okay, well, Monsters 8 is kind of easy for the Sorceress. That's where I was with Barbarian. But it's still not like right away. That's crap. I'm not sure about that. I just want to beat these guys up. You know, that's actually what I'm going to do. Go back to, oh, that's kind of cool. Let me go to Monsters 12. I'm not sure I'll do that again. It'd take a long time, but that's fine. I'm actually using an Ethernet cable now to upload these videos, so it should be not too much of a problem for me to place these online now. Yeah, thankfully my router has a Ethernet connector, so it should go quicker. Didn't drop anything good, but that's the thing what I did here with this game, guys. They always drop like uniques and sets and stuff like that's too high. It's too high.
What do you need?
So next I'll take on Diablo. Is this the 3 primevals? Yeah, and Dario, when I was taking her on recently, she felt like Baal. Not challenge-wise, she was kind of challenging, I guess, but I had that damage reduction and the heal rate. The replenished life was taking care of the poison, so it wasn't really a challenge. But I guess when you guys play through the game, guys, because she's finished already, it's easy. But when you start playing through it, I might get rid of that gambling crap too. So you have to get gear rightfully the right way. So that would be the real challenge of this mod, in a way. But then again, you know, whatever, I guess. Once you have good gear, you just give it to your lesser classes. It's funny. Is that 12? I might just do that. Go to Chaos Sanctuary. These guys might hurt. But really hurt. This is Monsters 12, isn't it? Sorry. Yeah, wow, that's very... At least the bosses, you'll see. Big difference. Mephisto seemed kind of easy, but I think I tested Mephisto earlier. Feels like Baal. Same kind of hit points. Diablo should be kind of the same now, so, yeah. And I hope you guys can hear me better now. My buddy was telling me it sounded kind of muffled. It did kind of sound muffled. It was actually picking up noise from my laptop. But I actually got rid of that. The OBS, oh crap, I can't get her at all. Damn. Yep, I'm going for him. Kill that monster. So, the OBS recording, thing, basically, they have cool techniques to be able to help you with your sound, mic, audio, and all that good stuff. So, just starting to learn how to use it, so I'm kind of glad that it's doing what I wanted to do now. Glad this guy can go. I don't know, I'm just gonna beat him up. I'm gonna immediately go to that, ghostly colors. Oh, that was scary. There's lots of monsters here. Just filled up with, that's probably why it was so challenging in the old days of Diablo 2 without the expansion. I mean, those Living Knights were a pain in the ass. These guys too, if you were a caster. Of course, Venom Lords were mean too. Lots of monsters. Funny. So I won't kill everybody. I'm just gonna go get all the 5 seals. On Diablo. Technically, I could have done this in the last video, but I didn't want to do too long video. Unfortunately, I didn't want long videos. I still don't want long videos, but whatever. It's 40 minutes, whatever. I have timestamps. They're all at the bottom of the description that I made. In case you want to see he beat up a monster. In this case, Diablo here, and yeah, I should have done 12 on Mephisto. Yeah, so that's kind of neat, right, guys? So I'm going to do that with telekinesis next time. I'm going to make it do something silly where it does like 1%. And yeah, we put 20 points in there, it goes to 30% with negative 170. Yeah, that's kind of a big difference in many ways. It's going to make her even more of a tank. So what does that mean? I might add some new features to this game if it's possible. The goobers, like Lilith and the Uber Duriel and such, I might make them really powerful. And, they don't just drop one thing. I may make them drop lots of good crap. And including the, those charms. The Annihilus charm for Diablo and that other charm, the Hellfire. What's called Hellfire? The torch, And, yeah, whatever. Right now, I actually did fight Lilith one time with an Amazon. I think it was this mod, yeah, back then. And yeah, it was kind of ridiculous. It was too damn easy. Yes, so that's not right. Lilith should be kind of challenging, In our case, back in the old days, it was spiders had to take care of that. With life tap. So, yeah, with the Amazon, I would just beat the crap out of her, and that was it. Shots with the fire arrows and such, with the tanks of the Valkyries, and I just got rid of her easily. So silly. This is may hurt, but it's not hurting. It's because I thought that would hurt. Wow, that is going to be really interesting, I know, right? That's going to really hurt. think about that. Let's see. Yeah. Get that guy still. Is that him? Crazy. That was gonna crash. Pretty easy to kill. But the hit me, that's not fun. Let's see if try hit me. These guys. Ow. I didn't get hit. I know that almost. There he is. Yep, a lot of them. So yeah, it should be challenging. I might, like I said, I was going to get rid of the gambling. As far as money, I guess, yeah, that may go back to what it is. Because, yeah, well, as far as getting items, it's going to be very easy now to get items in all levels. It's the bosses. And what I might do is, I don't know about the unique monsters, the super uniques. I might design them where they drop some pretty nice loot too. At least the bosses at the moment are dropping all kinds of good crap. So these are supposed to be grind games, right? I didn't really want to make it too much of a grind game. But yeah, the gambling right now I did currently is just funny as hell. You can buy whatever you want. Has a pretty good chance of getting what you need. So, you know, I'm gonna pull that away. So, yeah, another thing I did too here is all the items that are the elite items, I improved them. All the class-specific items, like the Oculus, the Sorceress, I improved. I should upgrade it to like level 50, I'm thinking. I kind of want to do that with those items from 42 to 50. And what she's currently using, it's called Death's Fathom. Yeah, that's really been improved. Does lots of cold damage. So I don't use the Oculus, I use that. By the way, I took away that damn teleportation off of the Oculus, so you guys are really happy with that. This guy's me first, actually. I can teleport away. That doesn't look good. Alright, where are you guys? They're being kind of stupid because they're hanging out with their boss that doesn't know I'm around. That's kind of fun. This makes it easier for me. I like when they do that. Yes, the guy's way over there, I think. They don't know what to do. That's so funny. There you go. There you go. Now they're waking up. Now they know what to do because their boss is now. He found me. Vector of souls. Yep. So they missed me too. Yes, yeah, I have pretty good defense plus the shield. That's kind of nice thing. Yes, yeah, they're trying to get my. Oh, boom. There you go. I don't like that. Yeah, will hit me.
What do you need?
What do you guys think? I don't know. Probably not. I said that. Oh, yeah. Some other stuff. Later. So, yeah, Diablo should be kind of like fighting Baal, hit point wise. So, let's see what he looks like. Yeah, see, that's an asshole. Okay, so I guess he's kind of easy too, I guess. Yeah, he has more hit points now. This guy used to be easier to kill. Dang. Okay, this is kind of a, what do you call it, dry run? This is my first try against Diablo with the setup I did with him. I may have to amp up his hit points more. You know. This is like very easy. I don't like that. So I'm still gonna work on these guys, alright? I don't know, guys. So Baal, on the other hand, I didn't do anything with Baal. It's still the same. So, yeah, that was kind of crappy. I don't think you guys want to play a game that has a boss that shitty. Yeah, so, yeah. I'm going to do a couple things, and as I'm working on them, I'll show them to you guys. I may do the Barbarian. It's just that the Barbarian can't seem to do boss 12. Let's see, I don't know. He's not even a really good tank at the moment. He's actually getting his ass kicked. So, I don't know what to say. Yeah, I got that. So next we'll do Baal. That's the thing. I guess I didn't like this current setup they have here with the cheater mode. Yeah, those burning souls and the radaments, I like to call the unravelers, be a pain in the ass. Ow. Ow. Alright. Should I just teleport over there, guys? I wonder. Rather than deal with radaments. I keep calling them radaments. Wow. That may hurt. I'm just gonna go. Oh, that rope play. You see this? The poison really hurting too? Kinda?
Good afternoon.
Yeah. I'm just going to do this. Yay! Yeah. I'm glad I don't have to creeper fight anymore. I got rid of that. Darn. Yeah, that last part, right? He's like, F you. I'm gonna get you, you little sorceress. So, Baal, of course, I didn't do anything to Baal. He's still a jackass. And very hard to kill. Wise at least. I think I'm gonna have a hard time too, still, because Baal likes to cast that damn Sorceress skill on me. That hurts me when I attack. I think with this new energy shield, I don't know, I'm not sure it's gonna work, we'll see. Get back in the test.
Salutations.
I was playing the Barbarian, and yeah, he couldn't handle them at Monsters 8. So, you know, I think, yeah, we all know that Barbarians don't seem to do much damage, they're just tanks. It's doing lots of damage. I think that's what happened in Mephisto. Hydras. So yep, she's kind of tanky right now, but I think when you progress in the game normally, getting to the Gandoria boss and the other ones, if you don't have the right kind of gear, it might be kind of challenging. If you don't get at least 4 feats, I guess it might be a problem. Oh, well, okay, so that's the fun thing you may find in here when you play this. When you play normal and diamond difficulty, getting a feat is just hilarious. You know, you just start to overpower all the monsters around you. But when you take on no difficulty level, but that's the time I really want to tweak around a bit, making sure that it is not too bad. Likely, you're not going to play on Monsters 1. Really, you're just going to play on a higher monster. I mean, the main goal, maybe if possible, is to get this damn thing to 99. It takes a while, I know, but at least it's possible. Ow. Now they're doing that stupid thing again, like those Venom Lords did. Like that. Yep. And these guys are going to be really time consuming to kill, like Baal, so that's fine. Let's go through this, guys. It's kind of silly, you know. There's boss man is too far away. There he is. No one will let down. There you go. Perfect. I have damage reduction too. Yeah, I got pretty good defense in the shield. So, oh, he's even extra strong. And special hit, but it's not too much damage to me. So I'll have to figure out what to do with this, guys. I know a buddy was telling me about how to a good way to make sure that these monsters do more damage by fixing the level, which does everything. You know, increases defense, attack rating, damage, monsters, hit points, I guess. We have to go to that file what he's talking about too, and just do it there. There goes Baal. Baal's gonna be a jackass. Gonna put that curse on me. Yep, there he goes. Yep, this Baal's. I didn't do anything with this Baal. It's kind of easy too. Actually, let's do that. That's kind of easy. It's just that, yeah, I have that region with. You see the health is just going back up. So this is kind of an easy thing too. Ow. That hurt. I got 3 potions just to take care of this crap. I think this is kind of like Diablo, or this is obviously Baal is I don't know. I can't figure out what to do. Because so yeah, gotta figure out how to make it where progress. You know, as you go through the progression of the game, it seems kind of cool. Nope. Way back long. Aren't you there? So, ow. Let's do that. So yeah, that's it. Basically, after that, I take my dice, take care of this boss. I might do a next video. I want to take the Barbarian a bit. I think I might start working on that guy a bit. should be able to handle these guys because he has crushing blow. There you go. Well, a lot of crap. And designed him where he can drop this shit too, but he has, but not lately. I may have to double check that.
Good to see you.
Hello.
So I guess that's it, guys. Next video, I think I'll show that. I'll show the Barbarian, and he hasn't finished anything yet. So he hasn't finished the game. Oops. Oh, he hasn't finished the game yet. So I'll just show him going through maybe a couple of difficulty levels, and that's it. But after I feel like he's kind of there, I guess. And unfortunately, what I might have to do is he may just have to be kind of a guy that I don't like the idea either. He should be like, they all should be kind of equally powerful, right? Almost equally powerful. I know nothing's perfect, especially when it's an RPG like this, or any RPG. So I'm trying to balance characters. I know maybe easier in action RPG, but it's still hard. But yeah. Okay, so yeah, that telekinesis, I'll work on that thing later. But yeah, I think next video, yes, I'll work on this Terrorizer who is fighting in Act 3. So yeah, that's what I'm going to work with. Alright guys, I'll see you guys all next time. Have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.